Hey everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got a match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here on Tabletop Simulator. This match between Brendon on the left and JF on the right. This is round 4 in the Hexiled Hyperspace Championship. Both of these players 2-1. If you get 3-1, there's a shot at the top cut and the tractor Squadron's themed tractor cards. You can see there. Joining me, Bartosz. How you doing?
This is how I'm doing. I'm doing great.
If you don't know, he just hosted the Polish Nationals this weekend, so don't mind him celebrating over there.
I'm not even remotely drunk. I am. I'm fine. I'm just fine. I'm great. I'm amazing. I am unstressed. Like, you know, the moment tournament ended, I felt a relief, like a huge one. I mean, it was great doing all that, but especially yesterday was really stressful with that TTT going down.
Yeah, absolutely. But you recovered. TTT came back. You were able to finish that round last night, right?
Yeah, but we didn't recover with TTT. We recovered with huge help of Green Dragoon.
Mm-hmm.
He spent 2 hours with me doing Excel sheets.
Ah, okay. Wow. Good job, guys.
Yeah, and then I've spent some part of the night putting in tabletop to get good results, like top 16. And then suddenly the top 1 player dropped in the morning.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, Schattenlicht, Sasha Wagner, very good German player. He went 6-0 with double CIS HYPERSPACE. And he had to drop from personal reasons. I guess they had to be very good ones. So, and I didn't ask. I mean, it's just game. So I can fully understand that.
Yeah, totally.
And that gave a chance to other players. Like, and the best part is that Björn, who was number 17, couldn't play, so we had another drop, and then Tarlin, Tarlin, he joined. So and then he had I mean, guys, I am uploading videos on YouTube, so you can see them. You can see them later on, and they're still in Twitch library. So after Scott's stream, you can go and watch them. They're short videos. One is 12 hours, second one is 6.5.
Yeah, that was
the first game between Tarlin and Łukasz is just insane. I mean, I think we had great sense with Funwalk entire weekend, picking I think the best games out there. Like, I think maybe except one game, the first one, where Phil GC had literally no fun with 2 Deltas versus 4 Wookiees and Z.
Yeah.
Where he was just trashed.
Yeah.
We really had nail biters. Like the best comment to that was when I posted info that we're doing top 8 right now or top 4. The first comment I got is like, dude, chill out. I'm still recovering from top 16.
Wow. Yeah, that's great. There's a lot of great X-Wing that happened while I was asleep, so I'll have to catch up.
Oh, do it. It's really amazing. And you know what? I've applied for partnership.
That's awesome. Hopefully I can beat you there. I applied last Sunday, so hopefully we can both get there this week.
To be fair and square, I am in a streaming group with Polish Twitch partner handler.
Oh, okay.
So he replies to all the petitions and stuff.
So you're pretty sure you'll get it.
May I be a dick in this game?
Yes.
So who's playing the FO?
They're all first order. You mean
the Malarus, the Malarus, yeah?
That's Brendon on the left, yeah.
Because Malarus just flew off the board with that 0.
Has? Because of the nubs?
His nubs are off the board.
I'm gonna let him have it.
No, I'm just saying this is something you guys need to watch out, because this is you can start with nums off the table, right? But if you zero with that, you're off the table.
Interesting. That is, yeah, that's Brendon.
Can I write it to him?
I'll do it.
Yeah, sure.
But I'm not gonna say that
Yeah, sure.
is off the board.
Yeah, sure.
So other than that, how do you feel about these FO lists? Which archetype do you like?
I honestly prefer Aces. They're so much more fun to fly. And as Agatha has shown during week as well, you know, they're so unpredictable. And I understand this is Daredevil on Major Vonreg, and this is Extreme Maneuver. So you have two Daredevil Aces. One is paying with force for his Daredevil, so he doesn't get stressed. So I find that really amazing that you can do both those actions. So, you know, Kylo repositioning barrel hard 1, this is just insane.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do with that. With both of those ships. Very tricky. But yeah, I mean, my inclination is to always go with the swarmy list. There's just less. You get so many more chances. Higher skill ceiling for the aces.
I get what you... Yeah, I mean, in current meta, swarmy lists, as the final has shown, are better because you just throw more dice and... So it's like you know you throw more dice and then you look, you check where sticks, and this is the real power of swarms, that you can make mistakes. And with ace lists, they can be so much better, but most of them are glass cannons. Like,
yeah,
taking the example of Łukasz Golonska's list, which is basically an ace list, Django Sandfuck. You know, one mistake and you're gone.
Yeah.
Because Django is not Boba, the scum Boba. And people, you know, when everyone has that trauma from what we had until now, from 2-0, when you see Boba, it's like, oh no, I'm not shooting that ship, because it's impossible to put any damage into him. And then you shoot Django and it sticks.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh wow.
he rolls those dice, and for the most part, he has to live with them.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, wow, this is refreshing.
All right, Brendon.
Although I have to say that Django's ability, if played correctly, is a killer.
Yeah, I just had it done to me. It didn't feel good.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it with one eye. One sec, my wife is calling me.
No
Be
problem.
right back.
3 hard there. Ooh, does not touch with Muse. Such a weird, because he's not keeping these guys all beside each other, doing the same, you know, facing the same direction. They're at weird angles, but they're not bumping, and they're staying in the same general vicinity. Kylo 2-bank. How many arcs? I mean, he's probably just in the arc of that brown one. Is he gonna go in? Boost forward barrel. Will that do anything? It's a token stacked Zeta survivor. Yeah, just stay back here. Trade shots. Hope that he's unlucky. Oh, he could take two. Vonreg, maybe roll left. Would that put you in range? Or you could just reach for a lock here. Barrel roll with your action if you don't have a shot. Yeah. He could stay here. He's got one hards and maybe a one bank open to him next turn, but you probably want to roll. Yeah, there's the roll. We'll have more options next turn. Kylo's going to start us off. Oh, Muse gets rid of the stress on Malarus. Malarus move first. So Brendon has player one, that's right. Brown, range 3. Two hits after the focus. Really? 4 evades? Was that? That was natties. All right. Good on you. Oof. Hit crit into the Zeta. He's got an evade token and he will spend it to take nothing. Wow. I'm just gonna double check my my data here. Yep. No damage. On to Brendon's side. So back to dials. Ooh, it feels like Rush and Kylo are exposed. Brendon does move first. So those I2s are all going to move before Rush. Brown. I mean, how fast do you want to go? 4 and 5 forward. Could 4 forward roll to block a 1 hard from Rush. Colors for Kylo and Rush. Yes. Rush has the red base. Kylo's got nothing. Yeah, I like these weird angles that that Brendon's at. It allows him to move a little bit slower, maybe, with those FOs. Oh, Muse has to move first. Oh yeah, we did have shots. But bets are close. Okay. Perfect. Betting already closed. They just shot. We just had an engagement. What you talking about? I thought you were cool. You thought wrong. We got the numbers that I needed, and then I turned into a tyrant. You think you can get my credits? All right. Here we go. 4 forward from Brown. Do you want to roll? Nope. Takes focus. Three bank from yellow. 2 bank from green. And look at this. They're forming up for their attack run. Ooh, well, pink. A little bump. Maybe get that checked out. And Rush says, no thanks. I'll find a better engagement later. Now, he is in 2 arcs right now. Maybe get behind that gas cloud. Not quite. Malarus, 1 forward. Thinking about a coordinate. You could coordinate into pink if you're worried about it. Muse is in range to relieve the stress. It's nice you get to make some decisions with the knowledge of where Rush went, and that might tell you, yeah, these aces are disengaging. Gives a focus to pink, just in case Kylo goes left. Maybe a roll on yellow left might have been okay. Oh, it looks all right now. He'll be able to boost and barrel roll. Ooh, yeah, goes for the lock. Yo.
Yo, I need to bake bread in after this game.
Okay. Ooh, extreme maneuvers.
Yep.
Vonreg
did have another ship who can do that.
He did not run like I thought he might. Target lock, boost. Blue would have you in arc.
If you boost with normal, not Daredevil, he won't have you.
Okay. Yeah, it would just be Malarus, which is unmodded. Goes with the deplete.
Yeah, he's afraid of the 2 dice shot, I guess.
Yeah.
Which might not come. No, he has him, sure.
Muse gets rid of the stress. All right, Vonreg starting us off. Into pink. 2v2. One hit so far. Target lock. Gonna be 1. Ooh, goes through. First shield down on the SF. Kylo. Nope. I know the order of things. Malarus shoots. And only has 1 shot, so thanks Vonreg for making that decision easy. 1 hit, no blanks for Malarus to reroll. 2 evades anyway. Now Kylo. Range 1. Force points. Target lock. Into Muse. Yeah,
oh, you need that target lock.
Yeah.
Oh, you spend it.
Oh, yeah. A hit and 3 crits. Ooh, all 3 crits. 1, on the shield, 2 beneath. There's a direct hit in here.
Or fuel leak in the first one.
Oh, yeah.
No. Okay, so direct.
Nope. Stabilizer. Power regulator and stabilizer. He's drifting forward.
Okay, but yeah.
The nice thing is he won't be able to fix the stabilizer, right? He'll drift forward with power regulator and focus, and unless you coordinate to him, he's stuck with it.
Can you coordinate? Yeah, you can with Malarus, can't you?
All right, SF's gonna start shooting. 2 focuses, spend it for 2 hits. It's got to be into Kylo. Takes it on the shield. Oh, he's already spent all of his force points. Oh, he did extreme maneuvers and modded his shot.
Yes.
Rip.
Yes.
1 hit, long range into rush there. Malarus reroll, blank into a blank. 2, 4 evades, thanks to the gas cloud. Yep. Range 2 this time. Doesn't have Malarus range, I don't think.
Nope. This is the one ship that actually wants to be damaged.
Yeah, especially in this list, like, your I2 isn't a blocker, because the 2s are moving first. You could block Malarus, but...
I mean, you still play him like an ace. He just becomes a better ace over Malarus with time.
Yeah.
Time, I mean. Is your tournament on TTT?
Yes, Hexiled Hyperspace Championship. I can send it to you.
Yeah, I'm just curious about the list in it. Because I think with the lightest points change, the hyperspace is like, wow, I have no idea what to fly. Like, literally no idea. Because they did a very like, you know, strange things. And one ships have no like dotted pilots, and the other ships have no, or is it by faction? Fraction? I don't really remember, but it's like you know, if one ship is in, like, one ship has all the generic pilots in, the other ship, the other chassis has all the special pilots in, and it's
it's an interesting way to do it, for sure. And it's not universal, I don't think, but for the most part, that's the case.
Oh, so there's a resistance list.
There's 1 resistance list, and I think it's undefeated.
Yes, Lulo, Rose, Nimi, Bastion, and Mel.
Money Pants. Matt, yep.
Oh, Funwalk has that amazing friendly list of 7-6.
Yep. Indeed.
He must be great at parties.
Sub in the chat wondering if Vonreg's gonna give out that bullseye stress or a strain or deplete. We'll see. That's a sign of a truly great player.
Oh yeah, because it's a May. It's not a must. By the way, fun fact: we had a discussion today because Łukasz Golonka was very unhappy with one of the situations during game, where he talon rolled with his fire spray. So, and Whisper did 1 bang. So they were, the angles were exactly the same, right? There were no bumps on the way, etc. Fire spray didn't have his arc. They were face to face, just slightly, you know, offset to right and left.
Yeah.
And Whisper had her arc on him. And this is actually, in theory, it shouldn't be possible, but the medium base has thicker plastic on its base, so it's actually slightly wider than you'd expect it to be. So there's a longer distance from side of the base to the place from which the arc is actually coming out of the cardboard.
Right.
So that's just a fun fact that once in like a couple hundred moves, you'll be in a situation where even though it seems impossible, it is possible.
Right. And probably would have happened. You would have had arc on the table, right? Because like the wiggle of the template, like you're not going to get it perfectly lined up.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. I mean, it's almost impossible to set it on table, but it is possible. I mean, I've had situations, especially with awkward arcs, but lining this, Łukasz was really sure that it cannot happen, and then I used Facile, which is very, very accurate with all those pixels, and I've spent like 15 minutes adjusting ship to each other, and there's actually a place where small base has an arc and medium base doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, good to know. It is possible, folks. How do you feel about this situation here? I'm a little worried about Vonreg. He's kind of in the middle of it.
Yeah, but Vonreg has so many escape options. I mean, so Brown can only turn left and follow rush.
Yep.
Yellow is strained, and I don't think they have blue hard maneuvers.
Hard twos, yeah. FOs.
Oh, they SFs?
No. Yellow's at an FO.
Okay, yeah, sure. So he's fine. Doug the Survivor.
Hey.
Yeah, he remembers.
All right, JF.
I would
Respect.
Strain him.
Goes to the
Honestly, I
deplete.
would strain him.
He's got 3 ships in that bullseye arc.
Well, maybe strain Malarus, Darren. I think I would strain Malarus because what I found is that your major your win condition is to kill Malarus.
Yeah. There's the ion maneuver from Muse and the focus. One bank.
Anyway, I wouldn't say Vonreg is in a bad spot because I would expect him to one hard right.
Okay.
And just ignore them. Because, the FO player cannot go back and forth with chasing, switching targets between those aces. Because it'll just never end, because once it's like, if he'll keep switching targets, then he'll be just baited one way, and then that ship is just too agile to do all repositions, all that stuff, and he'll just ignore him.
Air focus boost from Rush.
Yeah, stop. So that would be strained Malarus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kylo doesn't give a crap. Now, I'm wondering, will hard one right with those extreme maneuvers work? That would be so good.
Yeah, it would work. He'd be in front of Pink.
No. Hard one, right? No way.
You don't think Pink would have a shot?
On you? If you hard one? No. Yeah, Pink does have shot right now, but I don't think it would have a shot.
I will save it. Maybe we can go back.
Maybe it would. No, well, I think it wouldn't, actually. I think it would be, because the plan would be to shoot Malarus, and you'd be aligned with that Malarus base. So I would expect you to be like, yeah, I don't think you'd have a shot.
Got a deplete lock from Vonreg. That blue... Oh, boy. Oh! Wow. Okay. So Malarus is going to start us off because Vonreg doesn't have any shots. Shots into Rush here. Only shot she's got.
Rush is a she?
Is it? Okay, cool.
No, I have no idea. You said.
Oh.
You said.
You know what? I have a database. Let me go. X-Wing pilots. Rush.
Oh, that candle.
Unstated. Okay. So it can be whatever we want. Getting the character creator.
Yeah, sure. I was wondering, I was looking at the map and I saw this strange light like beeping in the corner. I was like, what is it? And then I saw that
candle.
Yeah.
He puts a candle out for all of his dead ships. It's really adorable.
Okay, I thought you're about to put a Santa Claus in a Christmas tree on the stream.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
You see, I honestly think that with one heart, he would just out. And he would be probably shooting Malarus.
I'll have to go back and look. One hit. Spins the focus.
Mm-hmm.
So blue can shoot out the front or the back. Gonna shoot into Kylo. Focus for 2. Could get him to spend his force. Nope. Yeah, there it is. Which makes it even more of a tough decision for those extreme maneuvers, because now it means being force-starved, having none of those passive mods around.
Well, there would be one shot less, so he would be with focus without that ping shot, I would say.
Yeah, there's a question about the SF shooting out the back. Because you don't have passive sensors or any of that stuff, you start with your arc facing backwards, so you have 180 degree of arc.
Yes.
And you just leave it there.
Always.
Hit crit from Rush. Evade an eyeball. Takes 2 on blue. Did Tien shoot? No. Right? Malarus, Stan, Doug. Do I remind them if a ship didn't shoot?
Yes. Yes, you do. Because yes, because you cannot forget to engage a ship.
Yeah, there we go. So had 2 shots, either into range 3 obstructed into Rush, but actually going to shoot range 3 into an unmodded Vonreg. 1 hit.
Safe.
Plenty of evades. They knew that would happen. That's all.
Yeah, you're fine.
Still has loose stabilizer on green, so that's going to lock him into a straight maneuver. If he doesn't, he dies. I see a stressed Malarus. What did... Oh, the stop. That's right.
Yeah, the Muse was too far to deal with it.
Yeah. All right, these 2s. The problem here is you've got brown facing the wrong direction. Pink's going left. That's weird. It's going to be hard to keep everything with arc on the same thing. You do have those the back arcs for those SFs, but at some point you need to turn around and, go towards the enemy.
Yep.
I think brown's going to sloop.
Yeah, he has to, kind of, to be relevant in next turns.
Yeah, sloop there, 2 forward from green. You got two ships. Go ahead.
Sorry. Do you give extra points for Hexiled Gaming painted ships?
No, but I am quite proud. Yeah, Brendon's got some.
Turtle.
Oh yeah, and the turtle. I think he's got 100% win rate on stream with that turtle.
Okay, that makes sense why he's here.
It's an object that makes your dice better. I don't know.
It would be fun when it would happen that, it actually influences dice rolls.
Yeah, that'd be... let's not put that out in the universe. People are going to start thinking, oh, can objects affect that? No, that is a sacred part of TTS. You can't affect it.
No, it's just physics. You cannot really do it. Or can you?
Ah, stop it. So you've got two ships behind Malarus who both have extreme maneuvers. They can both do little J turns. Too hard left. Extreme maneuver left. Or the other direction.
Yeah, they can basically do talon roll with actions.
Mm-hmm. One hard left with blue. Trying to get out in front of a 2-speed maneuver from Rush, probably. Pink moves slow, utilizing that back arc. TN. 2 forward, gets rid of the strain, takes a focus. There's the sloop. From brown. 2 forward from green, fix the stabilizer. There's the 5 straight from Rush.
Okay. So I expect 2 hard right and extreme maneuvers from Kylo.
Yeah. Because you've got Malarus controlled?
Yes. I mean, it's not like he would K-turn or anything, but...
Would you roll left? Because I think right now you're in TN's arc. Oh, goes for the boost. Oh.
That was quick.
Interesting.
I think he thought that Rush is set. This is why
he's done,
moved,
yeah.
Because that was like instant. They moved Simon at the same time. Jam.
Goes for a jam. I almost thought he was going to roll pink out of Rush's arc. That would have been cool. But, you know what? Let's celebrate the jam.
Jam.
I'm gonna clip that and use you singing Space Jam instead of the actual song. All right, there's Kylo. You said the 2 hard and the extreme maneuver. Will he do it? Nope, just goes for the roll. All right. Keep the force point. Well. Yeah. So. If he'd gotten the block, maybe.
Yeah, with a block, he might not fit the barrel.
Yeah. Vonreg gonna disengage. Deplete, roll left, and evade.
I don't like that evade, personally.
Because a focus is better on 4 or more dice, right?
Yes. Little things that count. And then you roll 5 blanks.
Yeah. Range 1 onto Malarus.
Oh, yes. Ow.
Yeah, that'll do.
So,
ooh, the natty evades, though.
Sure. I always keep forgetting that brick has 2 evade dice.
Yeah, man, they're mean.
Not mean, they're just hard to kill.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
That's the thing. They're like super annoying. Okay. And Rush doesn't hate it.
Are you taking 2?
Yeah. I mean, he's an ace anyway, so yeah, he doesn't like it. True.
There aren't any other shots coming on to him this round, so... Oh, didn't he? Oh, he got jammed. That's why. Okay, I thought he had a focus and decided not to spend it. Nah, he got slammed. No mods there. Malarus just going to show off what he could have done. What a natural event.
Yeah, and so many focused.
All right, Rush. Range 1 into pink. Still got that focus for defense. Hit, crit.
Ooh, okay.
Spin the focus. Oh. Keep it on the shields.
So, yeah, shields are gone.
But half points. Gives half points. 31-0. Ace is on top for now. Well, Brown got turned around, so he can come back into the fight. Which way do you go with Rush? Left kind of seems all right. You want to go right? Okay.
No, right. Right clips that debris. On the other hand, I feel like left maybe blocked with pink, but there's not much follow-up you can do because yellow has blocked his left turn.
Rush? You think a too hard left from Rush would be blocked
maybe blocked by pink? Oh no, pink. Okay, yeah.
Pink's facing the other direction.
Yeah, mobile art. Okay, yeah. Okay, then yes, you go left, obviously.
Because I think you may end up with Rush v Brown or something. Like, there's nothing that's going to have its arc on you besides that ship.
Yes. And if Brown goes too fast, you can flank him with double repo.
Yep.
Those arc indicators are just huge. Vonreg?
Yeah.
Well, Vonreg doesn't have many options. He goes right turn.
Yep.
Question is, how fast will that turn be? One may be a risk because he may be, although, so the blue may go for a block.
Yep.
In theory, it may do fast maneuver, bar roll left.
Yep.
And then there's a follow up from yellow and from Malarus.
I don't think Malarus, if you block the one, Malarus would have to hard turn onto that debris to get a shot.
Yeah. It's not worth it. So you have a follow up from 2 TIE ships, which may be harmful because Vonreg is a paper ship, so if you throw something on him, it may stick, and that may be a very bad turn. I mean, two blank outs and half points.
If blue blocks, then it's just yellow. It'd be one shot.
True.
So I think you one hard. If blue, the problem for blue is it's a 3 forward, roll left, and I'm not even sure if that gets the block. It may.
What's the 3 straight is the fastest blue one? Yeah.
For the SF, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not a block then. So I don't think you try the block then.
Yeah, just keep it nice and wide.
Especially there's your friend coming in.
Oh.
Or not.
Bye, TN.
Traitor.
Yeah. Ooh, I like this. Green says, I can get an arc on Rush if he comes in.
That was well planned.
Yeah, I like that. And Pink's got a little bit of coverage to the right if Rush had gone the other direction.
What do you do now? Okay, so he went in a very nice way with Brown, so that he cannot be flanked, I would say. I mean, he can, but it will be a... I think I would actually do barrel right in the boost instead of that focus, because that way you get only one unmodded shot.
Yeah.
And and you could, okay, not necessarily fancying that barrel. If I would have focused, I think I would. I'm not sure. I think I would go for Muse. Wow.
Okay. Well, now I guess I'm glad he didn't barrel roll boost, because then you would be taking this shot.
2 dice shot.
Coordinates a focus to TN. Kylo 2 straight.
I guess you'd extreme maneuver right and barrel. Oh no, because then you'll get into blue arc. Yeah. Silly me. Silly me.
Ooh, okay. Go for TN.
Target lock barrel, right?
Yeah. Take 2 shots into TN. Strains for a roll. Okay.
Yeah, I mean you're getting back 1 2 dice shot.
Oh, he goes for the focus.
Sure, why not? I mean, you're trying to take that token off of yellow.
Mm-hmm. He'll leave the lock on Malarus for later. Ooh!
Yeah,
okay.
sure. And you get
all right.
2 blanks, so that's half points.
Yeah, and puts TN on 1 hull for this range 1 shot from Kylo. Malarus shouldn't have any shots. Okay, we're gonna shoot into Malarus. There we go.
With whom?
With oh, no, sorry. Range 1 into TN. Spins the lock on the blanks.
Yeah, you spend both. And dead.
Yeah. Rip. All right. Shot long range into Kylo. 2 dice. No Malarus range. Spins the focus for 1. Kylo doing just fine.
I don't know why, but it is so satisfying for me to see TIE fighters just pop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like, it's like using the package bubble foil. And then pop it. It reminds me that.
Oh, I think they rolled green before they were supposed to. Because it's supposed to be this ship, even though it's the same dice at the same range. They're going to re-roll it.
Okay.
1 hit. He is close enough to Malarus for the re-roll, which is probably bad because that's before rush shoots. 2 hits.
So.
Yeah, going to spin it to keep himself above half.
Grunkle Stun Survivor. Ollie 3465.
Yeah, he's got all of his ships named fun things.
Yeah. Have you seen Gravity Falls?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Do you like it?
Oh, I love it.
Crit. Does not have the focus. Strained FO takes double crits, and that is dead. Goodbye, Muse. Before you can shoot, too.
Unexpected.
Okay.
It's looking really good for aces.
Yeah. Man.
And looking at positioning of the TIE ships. I mean, they're all TIEs. The Malarus swarm ships. You can see that he kind of tried chasing in different directions, and the really strength in Malarus swarms, no matter what they're built of, is to stick together and point your guns in one direction, and try to outplay your opponent so that he cannot run away from you. And spreading those 2 die shots versus double repo, force driven 3 agility ships, it's just a good recipe to lose the game.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are right. I for some reason I thought Muse was 1. No, Muse was a 2, so was able to shoot. Did strain because of Malarus, and that's why there was a strain for Rush's shot. But yeah, like you were saying, I mean, these SFs are facing different directions. There's nothing to stop Vonreg and Kylo just destroying, I mean, getting some fantastic shots into Malarus's turn. Brown is about the only thing that can really aim in that direction. Blue and pink maybe back arcs, but they're not going to be good shots.
Blue has to sloop or K out for 4K or whatever. Pink will kind of close the flank. Okay, sure, yeah. It'll too hard. Brown's only chance is maybe to bump rush, but it's a small victory, and then you have to follow up with Malarus, which is also not ideal.
I see a bullseye ability. Hey, JF, nice job. Because I was expecting this one forward, especially being so close. I'm expecting Kylo to hard turn in, and this is a better shot than if you'd slooped. Yes, you do have to do it at some point, but I don't think you need to do it now. 1 bank with pink. I thought he would cut in a little harder.
Okay, so he's expecting Kylo to bite in and turn right hard.
Yeah, Rush played it safe. Didn't want to get blocked by Brown. Too hard with Malarus.
Stay stressed.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay.
3 hard from Kylo. Okay. How are his force points looking? He's on 1.
So what do you do now? Do you run away? Or do you ignore Brown existence and just pound into Malarus?
I probably shoot Brown. Because it feels like it's kind of that YV scenario where, like, once you're behind Malarus, you're pretty confident you can stay behind Malarus. I would shoot at the ship that's going to shoot you.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
I think the roll helps him a little bit with Blue's back arc shot. Maybe. There's the hard turn from Vonreg. Already has a lock.
Yep.
No,
okay, so
no Muse for SOE, so straight to Vonreg.
Yeah. He obviously goes to... He goes obviously into Malarus. That... Okay.
Oh, man!
Who needs target lock? And this is hit and a crit. And he has no... She has no shields, so...
Yep.
What's the crit?
Direct.
Oh.
Down to 2
this
hull.
Is dead. This is possibly dead Vonreg.
4v2, and he's already getting the candle out. Don't write that ship off yet. Blanks are real. They exist. I'm guaranteed to get 1 through if you spin that focus.
Yeah, sorry, my wife is calling me.
No problem.
Again, she's in the car, so...
Oh, he's not going to spend it. He's worried about that shot back from Brown. I think JF's toying with him. Here's a shot long range into Rush. Two hits. Rush spins the focus, takes nothing. Range 1 into Kylo. 3v3. Has a focus and Malarus rerolls. Ooh, and we'll spend. 2 hits and a crit. Kylo took a shield earlier. If 2 of these go through, if you got 2 blanks, nope. Save the focus for this. Takes 1 shield. There's a range 2 unobstructed. 1 hit, too far away from Malarus. Kylo, 3 dice. Oh, did he spend a force point? Yeah, earlier. Save the focus for this. Defense. All right. Back to dials. 18 minutes left. Let's see, 97. Oh my. Is it 97 to 0? Really? Yeah, he's above half on everything. He's 1 away from half on Kylo and Rush. Blue's facing the wrong direction. Too hard from Rush. Seems pretty safe. Can't stop with Malarus. Too hard towards Vonreg. Let's see, Pink's on 3. You know, man, would it be a good turn to like just disengage with Malarus and go after Pink? Could you do it? Just 2 forward Kylo, right? Malarus can't stop. Nothing can get in front of you. You could extreme maneuvers towards Pink. The candles crack me up. The candles, like, really relax me. They kind of soothe me. Pink's got a hard turn in. Ooh, there's the 1 hard from Brown. Taking some chances. 2 hard from Blue. And a focus. Might have gone for a lock there, but oh well. You're not going to be defending. You've spent time away from Malarus's rerolls. Sometimes rerolling more than 1 dice is good. Take the lock. One bank left. To our turn. Some dial issue. Too hard turn. Malarus 2-bank onto the gas cloud. Gets a strain. No, that's a debris. Never mind. So used to gas clouds. Kylo 2 straight. He's only got a single force point at the moment. He could extreme maneuver into a focus and try and kill Pink. You could just regular boost, right?
Sorry for that. My wife is in the car in the middle of the night with my son, so I'm on alert mode.
Oh, okay. No problem.
So what happened? Malarus is still alive?
Yep, went onto a debris cloud.
But didn't Kylo kill her?
No, he did not spend his focus.
Alright.
I think... Yeah, didn't spend his focus. Because he was defending against 2 other ships?
Oh, yeah, and he lost 2 shields. Sure.
Alright, Vonreg just going to shoot in a brown. 2 hits.
Target lock.
Yep. Rerolling the blanks. Has a focus as well. Strained brown takes 2. Above half. Kylo. Range 2 into pink. 3v2. Nada.
Oh my god!
Pink. Out the front. Range 2 into Kylo. 2 dice, focus, and Malarus rerolls. Hit crit. Hey!
Ouch.
Kylo takes a crit on the hull. Half points.
Yeah. And that would be... Oh, direct. He's left on 2.
Ooh.
Ouch.
All right. Back to dials. Brendon finally on the board. Gets the most expensive ship to have. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Rush doesn't have any cards on him. So there's a mistake in the overlay.
Yes. You're right. There we go. $58. No, $40 to $97. There we go. Rush will actually be back in the fight this time. 2 hard left. Oh, yes, that's right. Thank you, sub. 10 minutes left. Brendon needs 58 points.
Yeah, and I don't see this happening easily, especially with how JF is playing this game, because he's very cautious, he's very conservative, he's not spending focus in obvious situations, I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, considering this is
there's Vonreg.
Oh,
I was just gonna say, I think the thing for JF is to not take. I think the obvious thing is to go after Malarus, but Malarus isn't a threat, right? Shoot these SFs that can shoot you back.
Yeah. Oh, JF is the guy that actually won a raffle on our turn during my stream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes. Because I tagged him in our chat to tell him to contact you.
Yeah, I need to check the stream. Which ship was it? Because I don't really remember. I need to scroll through. But yeah, I can see which hour is it when it was yesterday around 5. So right before the TTT crash.
All right, Malarus over the debris. Does it take a crit? Oh, Malarus does take a crit. A direct hit would kill her right now. Wounded.
Pilot. We're fine. This is fine.
This is fine. Kylo 2 bank. Can you roll left? Yeah, roll left.
I think so. Yeah. Just
nuke
ignore the
yellow on 3 hull. Range 1 strained.
pink.
Yes.
Not yellow.
Man, I do that all the time. Oh boy, he's still in the front arc.
Yes.
Vonreg's gonna come help.
Maybe that's why he barrel rolled.
Yeah. Yep, here comes Vonreg. He does have to be aware of that brown back arc. The thing that sucks is he's going to take the first shot with the deplete still on pink. So you'd like it to be a good one?
Yeah, this is why I don't necessarily like that deplete. I think I would go with
Strange.
especially the Vonreg is full. I would go with Strange just to make sure that this guy is not surviving this round.
Mm-hmm.
Or 1 to win dice. Guild
Oh,
them?
yeah, depleted. Yeah. For real this time.
No.
3v1.
It's always like that. Oh, okay.
It do be like that. Takes 2.
2. So he's on 1 HP, so Kylo should end him.
Yeah. 4v2 will be free of the strain for now.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He has 2 dice to defend, so I'm not... yeah. Nutties! Nutties! Blank, and blanks. Yeah, all nutties. Only nutties were rolled this turn.
Wow, yeah. I rolled 1 dice, got nothing. Rolled 1 dice, got nothing. Rolled 2 dice, got nothing. Oh no. Poor little fella.
Okay, so chat is helping me that he won 3 fighter. Yeah, I've given up 7 or 8 ships plus 2 sets of 13 ships each. 2 servants of strife. All the kind of stuff is going to people.
Hey, Natty's into Vonreg. He's got 3 natural greens. Can he? Oh no, he takes it. Half points on Vonreg.
Wow.
Blue shouldn't have anything, so it'll be rush.
Wow.
Range 3 into brown. Spends it for a hit crit.
Yep.
Brown's got a shield. If he can get this through, that'll be half. Yep. Takes
with
the
5
lead.
minutes. Yeah, with 5 minutes to end, I don't see. with especially with positioning where you have Malarus running away on 1 HP. 2 of your ships, 1 is shieldless, 1 has 1 shield left. Endgame with TISFs, if you do not have massive advantage, are hard. Like,
yeah.
There's they just pop like balloons at one point.
And I mean, it looks like JF's going to have all the arcs facing. I mean, with a hard turn from Vonreg, hard 2 from Kylo, 2 straight with Rush, you're going to have everything facing the same direction, all shots in the same ship.
FO is doing now what... I mean, FO, Jesus, they're both FOs. So Aces are doing right now what the Swarm should have been doing from the beginning. I think I would actually just, take blue right now, like casually on the way, turn on your windshields and scrap him off the board.
Yep. I like that. Too hard from Kylo. Do you lock boost in or do you stay back here?
Yeah, you luck boost in. I would luck boost in. Just,
I'm a little worried about Brown back there.
Why is Kylo moving right now? Not Malarus. I think they moved slightly too fast.
There's the one bank. Because, yeah, you could have coordinated something around here. Yeah.
So now you can... you could move your target locks, basically. But never mind.
Would you have moved everything to Brown?
No. No, I wouldn't. Makes no sense.
Oh, Vonreg doesn't even have a shot into the ship that he locked. Did he look at his arc?
I don't think so. I think he just assumed he has it.
Yeah.
He was thinking about it for a while, and it was super. It was, if you would have taken that focus token off of Craft Survivors arc, I mean arc base, then you could have seen that.
Yeah,
it's not even close.
Range 1
all
from
right.
Kylo.
Good. He has target lock. Let's see.
3 blanks into 3
It
blanks.
doesn't matter.
It could happen.
Yep.
It does not though.
Okay. So, do you spend here? Yeah. What's Kylo's stakes? I think you do. Yeah. Oh, he didn't. Sure.
Takes 1. Half points.
If he would spend, then he would force blue to spend as well. But then you're getting 2 shots into Kylo, and you don't really want that. That's true. This may hurt Kylo right now.
Yeah.
5 dice into him. Natties. Possibly 1 going through. Nope, nada. So 1 Baby Yoda spent.
All right, 2 dice into Kylo again. Malarus reroll. Hit crit.
Oh,
Kylo blank out.
Crit to go through.
Ooh, he's only got 1 force point.
Yeah, crit goes through.
Direct hit could kill him. Is he blinded?
Not discard. Discard. Yeah. Disable power regulator. Right.
Oh.
No damage sensory. Sorry. Okay, so he can only focus. Well, this hurt. This hurts, but not too much because he can close the card and then reposition, so it's not as bad. For dual action aces, it's usually not that bad.
Uh-oh.
So we have range 1 into blue. Yes, you spend it, and if you roll 1 blank, you're dead.
Yeah.
So this is the moment where you search for flip the table. No, like Malarus will never take a shot, so he's off the. He's not in the game, and there are 3 seconds. Yeah, and they didn't set the dial, so I guess this is.
Yeah, they're down.
Oh, they're dialing. Okay, sure. So
yeah, but There's no way back in.
No.
I think the big brain move for JF is to find a way to have every ship bump into Brown and then not let there be shots.
But this is not happening because Brown is facing.
Oh,
the,
yeah. He's facing the other direction.
So, and he's strained, so he kind of has to do one bang or something like that, or 3 straight.
He'll one forward and then coordinate a focus.
But well, sure. Do you want that though? Because Malarus is on 1 HP and it's more expensive than. I mean, half of Malarus is more expensive than half of Zeta Survivor, so I don't think you coordinate that focus. I think you prefer to take the focus and GDFO first. I have no idea what's the fastest maneuver for Malarus, but if this is a game where MOV matters, and it obviously is because that's the tournament, then you do GDFO with Malarus. Try to keep the points.
Yeah. It doesn't matter for Brendon because if he's at 2-1, and if he loses one, he's out of contention for the cut. But it does matter for JF.
Yeah. Focus boost. I mean, there's no wrong. Okay. I don't think you were in the arc in arc of that ship, but yeah, okay.
2 straight.
Kylo does 2 bank. Close the card boost, or does he just too hard and run away? Which would make sense as well. Oh, that was nice barrel then.
Mm-hmm.
He has seen that coordination. So this way, Kylo. Okay.
Yeah. Later.
So he has to do close crit and just barrel or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to play super safe, you barrel right and then Daredevil.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna roll left. Take an evade.
Sure. Again, I would take focus.
Yeah.
Like I said, the FO player is super conservative, super defensive. I mean, ace player.
Yeah. 2 evades. Brown's fine. He's gonna take this obstructed shot into Vonreg.
And there will be a crit. No.
2 hits.
Yeah. That would be a crit, which would be a direct. I would laugh my ass off.
Yeah, so he has to take 1, but he's already given up the points.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I think the barrel the other way. And
Now, like you were saying, Malarus is worth more, 23 points, as opposed to the 16. So you should probably shoot Malarus.
Yeah. So 3v2 and you need... And if you'll score... Yeah. GG.
Got it. Getting out the candle. Pouring one out.
Oh, that's
for Malarus. Very phallic. All right. GG. Congratulations to JF advances. Brendon is unfortunately knocked out of contention for the cut. But thank you to him for playing. And thank you to Bartosz for being here.
Thank you very much. I'm off then to make some bread.
All right. Good luck, sir.
Yeah, I'll need it.
I believe in you. All right, man. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, talk to you later. Cheers.
All right, guys. That will do it for this match. Until next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.